Hello everyone, Jay here again. Still doing my little video series on how to get the most out of this new super regional MLS system that we have. My guest today is Nina Dosanjh, past president. Nina?
Hey Jay, how are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good. All right. Well, let's get right to it. I've had agents who are searching across regions and they want to know how to set up their kind of mapping areas and how do they find certain areas in, say, let's say Marin or Sonoma. Could you go over that?
Right. Sure, yeah. So there's a couple of ways to do it. I think people are used to just like searching for a listing in a city and then trying to look at what the area code is, and then they sort of interpolate from that what area code they need to use. And there's actually an easier way to do this. I'm going to show you using a thing called interactive map. Now, isn't brand new, but what is brand new is this all of the data view in it, right? Where I can see everything. Look at all those pins. And so what if I needed to know the selling areas that we're in, like you said, somewhere in Marin? How about we do like around the Baltimore area, Baltimore Pork area here, Larkspur, that. I'm going to open up a new layer that you maybe haven't seen before. So I use the layer button and then I'm going to expand MLS. And I've got this new layer called NorCal Alliance Areas. I'm going to check it. I'm going to close it. And now see what happened? I've got these polygons now, Nina. Check it out.
Wow, that's awesome. And
I don't have to now just like pick a listing in a city and then look at the data grid. I can see here that if I want Larkspur, it's actually A1200. I didn't have to go look it up anywhere. I can just scroll around the map. I can see all the numbers. Tiburon, A2600. Sausalito, A2400. So what if I had a client interested in like, I don't know, Sausalito, and maybe they would consider, is this Belvedere? Is this other region on the other side?
That is, yes.
So let's say we're going to go A0100 and A2400. Check this out. A0100, A2400. And I look for residential homes that are active. I've got active as my status. Preview count. There are 26. Cool. Let's check it out. Fantastic. I was able to pull back all of the listings that were in those two Barry's selling areas using those codes. And that would also be a way, if I was taking a listing that was going to be on Belvedere Avenue, I could know from looking at the map that that code for doing that is A0100. And that's all I need to know. I don't need to like do a search first and then pull back one listing. I did it all just using interactive map. Isn't that neat?
I love that. I think that that's the easiest way to kind of memorize those map locations, especially if you're working frequently in a particular area. Those would be really good map codes to memorize, just like we do districts and sub-districts in San Francisco.
And you can do it again too. I'm also going to repeat that example. I'm going to come down to the south edge of the city. We've got Daly Cities right there. This is all not really our county. But again, same thing. If I go layer, MLS, NorCal Alliance Areas, close it and zoom in a little bit, look at that. You can see the county line straight across, can't you? And then below it,
you can.
Those are the MLS listings area codes. We've integrated the Barry's ones for the Barry's territory. We've integrated the MLS listings one on the south edge. So here, I could see that there is ranges of codes that would get me these very specific selling areas.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, if I wanted to create this search outside of the interactive map and I wanted to just look up, say, a district or a sub-district or a particular city or a zip code, I could still use that custom search in Rapatoni to do it that way, correct?
100%. Absolutely. The advantage of doing it this way is that this will actually show you a colored polygon that gives you some sense of the edge of the border. Now, we're still working on bringing in some map layers for some other regions. You might notice that we don't have polygons for the East Bay yet, but those are coming. And then soon we'll have full coverage of these polygon visual displays for the entire map. Let everyone know.
This is fantastic. I will certainly let everybody know. Thanks so much, Jay, for doing this. I appreciate it.
Thanks for joining me today, Nina. Talk to you soon.